welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna, as in guys, let me just put this out there, this is probably one of my best wig installs to date. It's so good, guys, that Joanna, I didn't have to lay down baby hairs, guys. As in, you know, sometimes I lay down baby hairs because the callus doesn't look all the way neat, but this install is so neat, guys. I don't have baby hairs, like, guys, I haven't laid baby hairs. It's my best install yet, and I used a new technique when I was installing this wig, which I think is part of the reason why it came out so flawlessly, and I'm gonna be sharing, of course, throughout this video. So this gorgeous unit is from RPGSHOW, bold and sexy hair. Let me show you guys. Of course it came with the hair, and let me actually show you how it came. It came really well packaged in this like zipped bag, which I haven't seen with any other wig companies, so that was really like over the top, and I'm here for it. And then the hair itself just came gorgeous. I didn't really need to do anything to it, straight out of the box. It looked good, although I did curl it, you guys will see, but this is how it looks. Construction is A1. The wig itself came with, actually have the wig description here, and I'm just gonna read it out for you guys. So the hair texture is silky. It's very silky actually. The hair length is 14 inches, so it's a short unit. It's not a long unit, but I actually love the length that it is. And then the lace color, yes, that's what I was looking for. It's tinted transparent Swiss lace, and you guys are actually gonna see that. What else did I want to say? It's also it's also one of those wigs that come with a fake scalp, meaning it has like a lining inside the wig that makes your scalp literally, the wig scalp literally looks so realistic that it's just a wow, guys. It's a wow. And then also in the box it came with 2 wig caps, although guys, wig caps are a rumor to me. I don't use wig caps anymore. And then guys, this actually shocked me a lot. They have a whole magazine, like an actual magazine, guys. RPGSHOW magazine. That shocked me. And like, it has so much good content in here. I actually didn't believe it, by the way. Do's and don'ts of detangling your curly unit, installing, how to install an elastic band, like it literally, and then it has like images. It has so much good content. Like, geez, RPGSHOW hair, shut it down. This is actually so good. Like, if you got your hands on this magazine, you would have so much how to style curly hair. Like, I'm actually gonna sit down and go through this menu myself. Then they also have customer reviews, wow, including one I'm seeing here. Someone was giving a 3-year update on their hair, because you know, we all want to know whether the hair is gonna actually last. I mean, it's just gonna look cute. But here they have literally 3-year update, 2-year update, 1-year update, which is, I think, is amazing. So yeah, this is something I've not seen with any other wig, so that's quite awesome. And then it came with an elastic band, although there's already an elastic band installed in the wig, and this wig can be worn gluelessly. First of all, the elastic band, it has clips all around to secure your wig, and also it has the 2 drawstrings that you can use to be able to make your wig fit you as perfectly as possible. So we're gonna get into this video. I'm going to leave a direct link to this exact hair in the description box down below, so that you guys can go ahead and check it out. We're gonna get into this new technique, and we're just gonna lay this wig for the gods. Not for the gods, for God himself, the one God. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get into this new method. I'm pretty excited. I know my hair is looking crazy, but it's gonna go under the wig, so who cares? So The method, I've cut the lace at the back. It came with a bit of lace at the back, which I've cut off, but I'm not going to be cutting the lace here in the front. I'm gonna lay the wig down with the lace on and then cut the lace. So I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna try. I'm first going to tint the lace. Although this wig, as you guys can see, it has the fake scalp, so it has this lining that makes the scalp look super realistic. Look at that, super realistic. But I want to tint the little part of the lace that doesn't have this, so that it matches my scalp. So I'm gonna go in with my foundation and do the necessary. Okay, so there we go. That's nice and tinted and ready to go. I'm gonna be using my got2b spray. I've neglected it, and that other one, the gel, it always leaves a white residue. So today I'm gonna be using the spray. Now the thing with this method is you kind of have to focus your glue and make sure like it doesn't go all the way here, because if you stick your lace and it sticks here, then you won't be able to cut it off. So you actually have to concentrate it on the hairline or just in front of the hairline, because if you go any lower, my friend, it's gonna be a mess. I hope that's not gonna be the case for me. Okay guys, I think it's tacky now, so I'm gonna go ahead and lay down the wig. Let me first, it also came with drawstrings, so I'm gonna pull this just to make the wig a little bit tighter or a little bit more fitting. And then let's put this on. We're praying for the best. Guys, the glue was already dry, so I have to put the glue again. Okay, let's get this glue on again. Okay, now just to melt the lace a bit more, I'm gonna add glue on top of the lace and then let it dry. Let me just do one side at a time. Ooh, that is looking so good, you guys. But now what I want to do is clean the glue off the hair itself, because I don't want the hair to become crunchy because of the glue, the hair at the hairline. So I'm gonna use a wipe just to clean out the glue from the hair, because when I put the elastic band, it can just make things worse if the glue is on the hair. So before I do that, let me just ensure that that will not happen. And now we can go in with our elastic band. So far I'm thinking the method by leaving the lace on has made things a bit easier, in my opinion. But let's see how easy it's gonna be to actually take off the lace when we're done here, right? So in the meantime, I actually want to work on the hair. I want to curl this hair to give it actually some really small cute curls. I don't know if I should leave the part there or I part in another place. Let's see. I think I'll part it there, a nice side part like that. So to make that part like lie down flat, I'm gonna put this comb into my blow dry. and just blow dry it down. I'm literally pressing the blow dry onto the part so that it can really part. I think that's looking pretty good. So now let's get into the curling. So guys, I think I'm pretty happy with the curls or the waves, whatever you want to call them. So I'm going to take out the elastic band and cut the lace. We see if this technique is actually worth it or not. Ooh! Oh my god, you guys, this looks so good. Wow. Okay, so ideally when you use this technique, what I've seen other people doing is they actually use like a razor blade or something that has a razor, but I don't have that, so I'm just gonna have to use good old scissors because I don't have a razor. So okay, straight away what I'm realizing is when I cut this part that I've cut, the lace that I've left behind has lifted just a bit. The other thing is that some of the lace stuck to my skin, so I'm having to lift that and cut. I can totally see how a razor would come in handy because it's just able to cut a little bit. It's a bit sharper, a lot sharper than just using regular scissors. Okay guys, it's off, but some parts of the lace have lifted, so I'm gonna have to go in and like add a bit of glue on some parts because yeah. Guys, this is some of my best work. Look at that. Oh my god. No, is this me who's done this work? Oh my gosh, I think I should start taking clients. I've been installing for you guys your wigs. This is beautiful. Wow, let me just clean up kidogo. Guys, for the first time in the history of me laying wigs, I'm actually not going to do baby hairs. Mic drop. I am not going to do baby hairs. What I'm gonna do is put a bit of foundation on the two corners and that's it, guys. Wow. There are a couple of flowers here, so I'm gonna put a bit of mousse. If you don't have mousse, you can always use water. I think I say that all the time. You don't have to have mousse for your application to be gorgeous. This is just some next level wig application. I have never laid a wig like this, guys. Never. Never ever. We're done, guys. Let me beat this face now. Yes, guys, with a bit of makeup to spice up the look, we're actually done. Like, that was just... I've never laid a wig like this, guys. So my final thoughts on this technique is that you probably won't get it the first time. Like, even me, it's not that I got it the first time. I ended up gluing a bit of the lace down onto my skin, so I kind of had to like lift it for me to be able to cut it. That's one. Two, the other thing I would say is probably that even after you cut off the lace, a bit of the lace that's left will lift a bit, so you probably have to go back in and use glue to lay it down. Also, I think I would say that this is the star of the show, because I'm just trying to imagine if I had used the gel instead of the spray. I think I would have had a hard time, especially because the gel leaves a lot of glue residue. This doesn't leave any residue, so I was really able to work with the spray and even spray over the lace after I had cut it off. But guys, I love this method and I'm gonna be using it on all my wigs from now on, because I got such a flawless application. Oh my god, no baby hairs, guys, no baby hairs. That's probably the first and last time this is gonna happen. No baby hairs needed. So again, this wig is from RPGSHOW, and I'm gonna leave a direct link to it in the description box down below. You can also check out all their other units. They've really done this particular unit quite well, especially the fact that it has color and it's not what's the word brassy. You know, like when you put color on hair, there's like a look that it gets. This one doesn't have that look. It's actually very silky and really gorgeous as is, despite it being a blonde unit. Actually, what's the exact color of this unit? Let me confirm. Okay, it doesn't say here, but of course it's gonna be in the link down below. The name of this wig is Anthony Katz 036P. Anyways, it's gonna be in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think. If you're gonna be trying this technique, go ahead and check out the description box for this hair. I actually highly recommend it. It's so well constructed and it made it really easy for me to work with. So go ahead and check it out, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.